Yeah, and so the issue there is
the Trump administration doesn't care about Black people. Hi, I'm Jasmine Burton, aka Jazzy Beats.
I'm Elizabeth Booker Houston, aka Booker Squared, and this is No Distractions, where we cut through the political BS. And today we're talking about messaging, specifically to Black voters, because this is a conversation that it feels like we need to have now rather than later. And Jasmine and I, we just left an event that deals with democratic messaging, and it was with content creators and communicators. We really just got to talking about this.
Yeah, it's really exciting to be in a room full of people that are trying to get different messages out to the communities that we care about. So many of us don't watch the news anymore. So much of us are a little jaded, and we're trying to find ways that we can consume this information in a way that reaches us, that's funny, digestible, and entertaining. And so the whole meetup was focused really on that.
It was great, and it also just got us thinking again about, like, what do we do to message to Black voters? Because a lot of people are feeling dejected. Things are feeling hopeless. It's like one thing after another from this administration, and it feels like we did what we were supposed to do as far as voting, especially Black women. We know that 92% of Black women voters voted for Kamala Harris. We know that 80% of Black male voters voted for Kamala Harris, but we are still finding that we're just exhausted, even though we're supposed to push forward. And there was a focus group recently done with Black male Trump voters. So this was a focus group with 12 participants, all Black men who said they voted for Trump. And it was really eye-opening. They said that they largely approved of everything he was doing because they felt like the Democratic Party is rudderless.
And the funny thing is, in the focus group, they were talking about how they voted for Trump, but the one thing that they've been very frustrated about is what's happening with Doge. And so a lot of people have written this group off. They're like, you voted for Trump, you're not with us, you're on the other side. But all I see from that is an opening. If you're frustrated with what's going on with Doge, that's a way that we can get these voters if we're messaging to them correctly. For example, Doge has cut tens of thousands of government employees, which has affected a lot of people, probably people they know and people that we know as well.
Oh, and Black people love a government job, okay? What did they always say? They said, get you a good government job,
good
baby.
Government job.
Get you that pension. And now the rug is just being pulled up from underneath everybody.
And they're upset, and rightfully so. I think that we're seeing the actions of Doge, and we're kind of like, why is an unelected billionaire running our country? Why is he able to do this? Why is he able to email me telling me I got to submit 5 things I did that week? What if I did 4? What if I did 8? It ain't none of his business.
And then the other problem with all of this and the conversation in the focus group is that they were split when it came to diversity, equity, and inclusion. And one of the focus group members said, oh, well, DEI hasn't done anything for me. And I was like, my brother.
It has.
Are you sure? And this is where I am fearful. I am afraid that Black voters in America are going to run away from left-leaning progressive policies because the left is seeming to be in discord right now. There's a lot of chaos. There's not a clear message. We always talk about how Republicans fall in line and Democrats fall in love. They always say that. Like, Republicans know how to close rank, be tight, and work even over decades to get what they want. Look, they got rid of Roe versus Wade. They got rid of DEI. They're getting rid of everything they want because they know how to keep that focus. And Black voters aren't seeing that from the Democratic Party. They're not really seeing it anywhere on the left. But I want to keep them from running to the center.
Yeah.
That's what scares me, like running to a less progressive candidate because they think that they're going to find security. And that's what I kept noticing from this focus group. These Black men seem to think that if they aligned themselves with white supremacy, they would be protected from white supremacy, and that's not how it works.
I'm so happy you said that because some people adhere to or vocalize certain ideologies or values just because they believe that that is the precedent within the community or society that they're currently in. I think about all the time how Black people were constantly made to feel like we don't want to be a certain type of Black. Like, yes, I believe in equal rights, but I am not protesting. Yes, I'm doing this to fight for my community, but I am not doing this, and it is a really scary precedent, to your point, to set, or just not even a precedent to set, but a scary thought to think that people are just going to try to be more to the center just to appease or act a certain way under a Trump administration.
I feel like this is the moment, as hard as it seems, because we are dealing with unprecedented times. Yeah. Always, where are the precedented times?
Where are they at?
Where are they? We keep looking for them. I can't find them, Jasmine.
They're under my sweater.
Where are they at? We keep looking for the precedented times. And while we're in these unprecedented times, it can seem like, okay, maybe we need to do this other thing out of fear. But I really want to encourage Black voters to really stay engaged with progressive policies. Don't look to the right for solutions. You want to look to the left. Look at bringing things like DEI back. Look at going beyond that. We all deserve to have a living wage. We shouldn't be struggling. We deserve to have subsidized childcare. Why don't we have childcare? Like, we deserve to have housing as a human right. All of these things are left-leaning progressive policies that really should be the bare minimum, not anything radical. They shouldn't be viewed as radical. And so I don't want people to run away from what's better for us. We need to run toward what's good, even if it's hard to do.
Don't we love a little bit of positivity positivity from Liz. That was amazing. Come on, optimist. Are you in a new era?
Oh, I'm trying my best. I keep telling people I'm optimistic, okay? Because if I weren't, I wouldn't be here. I'd be in another country.
Yeah.
I'd be gone. I got a passport.
No, I got a passport.
I got a passport. I got miles. My baby got a passport. My baby got stamps in that passport. Me and my baby and my man, we'd be gone.
On the
but
way.
I'm here. I'm here.
And we're fighting.
And I'm fighting. We're fighting together and with our community.
Yeah.
Remember that.